How you guys doing? And today we're gonna finally be able to play Rainbow Six Siege after a whole like 12 hours of servers being down. We'll finally be able to play the Rainbow Six Siege and be able to test out the operator's actual in-game. I did play a bit, so I have some ideas, so I'll get straight into it. So again, I'm gonna try out the new operator changes that they have added, like the fuze cluster charge, which is deployable shield now, and like the talent shields and everything, like the OSA shields and stuff, so you can do that. The Zero's Argus camera is now pierceable through deployable shields, so technically they just nerfed deployable shields in a way. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to test them out. Hopefully they have deployable shields that I can put it on. And yeah, I don't have Grim, so I'm not gonna test him out because I never ended up buying him, knowing how bad he was. But I also test out the lesions, mine that they changed, the goo mines, and yeah, I'll try out the new, what do you call it, Frost Rework to play her too and see. And quick play has also have a lot of differences, so let's get straight into it because there's a lot to talk about in this stuff. I'm gonna start with a quick match and show all the changes that there is, like the attacker safeguard in the first 10 seconds, then there's the 15-second prep phase. Now they also made it so wow, okay, that's loud. So I think that what they also did was they made it so like the previous round operators that you used would be added on to the next round. I don't think that's impacts ranked or unranked, and I think that's only in quick match, but I guess we'll probably find out when we play some standard gameplay, which is now unranked. Now that's what it's called. But let's get into a quick match game and see how that goes. Okay, so again, I was put straight in a game with mute, so I didn't really have time to switch, but I also know shotguns got buffed. So shotguns, if you're aiming in and you shoot a player while aiming in, it's going to be super OP. But if you're not aiming in and shoot a wall, like, look at that, it's so OP now. Shotguns are amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna try out the new shotguns, see how those go. Shotguns are like the new snipers. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe not a huge fan because this is not how this should be played like, but yeah, I'll still try it out and see how it goes. Yep, so I got owned by Nook's shotgun, and as you can see, it's pretty damn OP. I ended up missing her, but yeah, it took her 2 shots to take me down completely. So, alright, so we're on defense first round. So yeah, as you see on the bottom left, it says, in this game, the most important walls are already reinforced, the most common wall rotations are already open. So they're already going to do all of this for us, which I don't know how I feel about. I'm going to go lesion. I'm going to take a shotgun too with me. So yeah, so that's what they're doing now. Personally, I'm not a fan of it at all because as I said, I feel like we should have enough freedom to be able to make our own decisions, make our own plays, make our own creativity. And these, because we're in quick match, I feel like more lower players play quick match. So if they already have their walls reinforced and all, they're gonna find it hard to learn to be able to do it in the future, or when they get into ranked, when the walls are not going to be reinforced. So I feel like they're taking out that ability from the younger, newer players to be able to learn that, make it a habit to do. But yeah, so once we get in the game, we should see most of the walls being reinforced, or like the important ones, like this one right here I think was reinforced. Yeah, so ideally it's not good, and I don't think it should be like this. This is the new goo mine. I'm probably gonna put it on more on the edges from now on. Like, it got a radius that it hits. If I put it in the center, they're probably gonna delete it because you can actually see it properly now. It's so much easier to see it now, and its reload time is so high. But if someone's here, I could probably try. The recoil is insane on this gun. Oh shit! I was not expecting fuse. So someone ended up hitting my goo mine all the way over there. So yeah, so I would not, from now on, I would not put them in the most obvious areas. I would try putting my goo mines more in the corner so that people don't find it or just run straight into it. Like, there you go, he hit it again. See, I already have lesion somehow assigned to me, as I said, that they, I think, changed in a way that they assign operators now or something that you used previous rounds. Again, I don't like that, because let's say you're playing with randoms and he has an operator that you want and he keeps getting it every single round, but you want to use that operator too. So I feel like that's where that issue comes in. You won't get to play the operator because each round he's assigned the operator already, which he used previously. So that's probably not a good idea. Like, this wall's already reinforced for some reason, and there's this rotation already made over here. I'm not super sure why this one isn't reinforced. I would rather reinforce both of them, but I guess they made an option. If you want to have to, you can, or you don't. Personally, I'm Frost. I completely forgot about it. So I'll probably put a Frost map here. It didn't even let me get out the animation. I mean, as you can see, everybody's just has shotgun now. Literally, everybody's running shotguns because the new meta is the shotgun meta now. As I said, I feared that would be the case because I feel like this shouldn't be the case personally. But it is the case right now in the new current meta. And yeah, I do hope that they changed the shotgun rework that they did. They definitely didn't have to. I don't think there was any issues with any shotguns. So I'm going to be using the new operator in this round. The next round I'm probably... I mean, we're already winning, so eventually I'm probably going to use fuze the next time and zero, and hopefully they have deployable shields. But if they ended up having deployable shields in this game right now, if they ended up having it in this round, I would probably change it to fuze because I want to try out the new deployable shield tactic that they have added technically now. So yeah. Okay, so we went coastline and we have defense again. I'm gonna go shotgun again. I'm probably gonna go lesion like last time, but I'm not gonna go lesion shotgun this time. I'm just gonna go his main gun. So goo mine's initial damage has now increased up to 5 HP from 0, and every single time that the poison is in them, it's going to be 12. And yeah, so the timer has been reduced to 2 seconds from 2.5. So technically lesion has been buffed in a way. I feel like it's pretty balanced buff, because if they were to give his goo mine still being invisible, it would have been super hard. So like right now I'm gonna stack goo mines. I'm gonna stack goo mines, all of them right here, because now that's possible. I'm not gonna do all of them here. I'm gonna do a couple. I'm gonna stack a couple of them and see how that goes. I'm gonna do 3 goo mines over here. So my goo mines weren't that successful, but yeah, it is what it is. This time around I'm gonna go mute. Now the main reason I'm gonna go mute is the shotgun. I love mute shotgun. I feel like I'll be able to do well with it. And yeah, they buffed the shotguns, so I'm gonna try that one out. They also tell us like where the site is before we even get in, at least in quick match, because they reduced the timer in quick match from I think 30 to 20 or 15 or something about around that range. But yeah, so they did that, and that's why I guess we have the option to see where the bomb already is. The idea of already telling us where the objective is something that I don't like, is because people would now not drone, because they're like, oh, I already know what the objective is, why do I need to drone? So that removes the whole aspect of droning. So people, the issue always being like people do not drone because they're on their phones and all. And yeah, the whole point of drone phase is to find where the objective is. And now if you can't find where the objective is, wow, my team is just going in. Now if they already tell you where the objective is, there really is no point of anything. And my team killed them all, so I didn't have to do anything about it. But yeah, as I was saying, it should be so that our team, we should be able to find the objective ourselves. Now if I already know the objective is there, I don't need to go ahead and try to find it. So as you guys already know, during prep phase, if we try to look outside, it gives us this red thing, and we're not able to see outside. But I'll show you what it's gonna be like. So if I were to come here, this is one of the spawn peak areas that I usually go to, and look, actor invulnerability is active, so that means I cannot kill him during the quick match at least. This is not I repeat again, this is not in ranked. So in ranked, ranked spawn peak is still there. This is only in quick match, so that's how it usually is going to look like. So now it's been like about 10 seconds, so if someone's out there now, I should be able to kill them. Unranked, but now it's called standard. There really is no difference between ranked and standard. It's the same thing as unranked, but in here you can definitely spawn peak if you want, and I'll try to do it in this again, and hopefully I can get a kill off. But yeah, and if you guys want to learn more about spawn peaks and how to spawn peak in game and everything, I have a whole separate video of showing 3 best spawn peaks on every single map. Do check it out. I'm gonna put a card right up in the corner, so let's look at it, have fun, and yeah, let's try this out. Okay, so I do want to mention the difference now in standard is that and unranked, the difference between them is now that you cannot ban operators anymore, and map bans are not there anymore. So it's a little bit different than ranked. The playstyle is the same. You still have to get up to 4 and everything. There is a little bit of difference here and there, but other than that, there is not any other huge differences. The only difference is, again, map bans and everything is not there. I do prefer it wherein we had the option to get operator bans and map bans. Now that is because it gave you a feel of how ranked is without playing ranked. So if someone's new to the game and they just hit level 50, they'll be able to hop on unranked or like the standard variation now and be able to play something which is like ranked, so they get a gist of how ranked is before they actually hop onto the proper ranked game and be able to play there for their ranked matches. So I believe this is much, the other one was much better than it in the newer standard variation, for sure. Oh, I don't know what my teammate just did there. He used a Gone 6 on Mozzie. Like, but so far this does not feel any different than previous unranked thing, so I'm liking it. It's nice. I don't like the whole aspect of them removing and separating it completely from ranked, making it just called standard. I like the whole aspect of unranked. That was totally fine. In this new season, personally, I believe that they have had more upsets than they have had actually people liking their stuff. Because personally, I don't think there have been really a lot of good updates in this new season. And again, the game was the servers were down for a whole day. The first launch day, the server was fully down too. And that's not a good look in any shape or form. So personally, what I'm gonna say, this update is just like it's a 4 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan of the update. They have moved a lot of the old stuff, changes and everything, which wasn't necessary. A lot of these changes were not necessary at all, and yeah, I feel like they could have done without it. The abandon penalty is still here, even though the game, it's not considered as unranked or ranked or anything. It's considered standard. The abandon penalty is still very much alive, which I don't think makes sense. If you're gonna just make it completely different than ranked, why not just remove standard too? Sorry, the penalty from it too. But I feel like the previous unranked was much better than the current new standard is. I know I've said it multiple times now, but I do stand by it very much so, and I believe that they should bring it back. So I'm gonna try spawn peeking, and I'm gonna show you guys that spawn peek still works in this. I know a lot of people are like, oh, spawn peek's gonna be removed from ranked and unranked or whatever, but like, that's just not true. I don't know how people still believe that. I've mentioned it a lot of times before. It's only a quick match, and I don't know what Mute is doing. So yeah, I did die trying the spawn peek, but spawn peek is very much alive, as you can see. We ended up dying and all, and we're actually getting butchered right now. We're losing by man. Anyways, as I was mentioning, this game is quite a bit changed now. The new updates I'm not a huge fan of. Shotgun's not a good update. Ram's a nice operator. I fuck with Ram. But everything else has not been up to the mark. Lesion update is nice. Frost rework, it's a bit of a meh. I feel like they should give her more frost if they're gonna rework her that much. But other than that, I totally don't see the reason of changing anything else, like shotguns or anything else. Those are overkill. Those were not necessary. Maybe buff him up a little bit, but not completely rework them. But other than that, yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.